We live, baby. We live.
I'm out here and I'm scrolling down Instagram, and I see my good friend Charlamange did an interview talking about Tom Brady is the greatest athlete of all time over Michael Jordan. Didn't Tom Brady lose 3 Super Bowls? Michael Jordan never lost in the finals. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan never even been to a Game 7. You know why? Because you talk slick and I'm going to ice your ass in 6. He get niggas out of here. Michael Jordan was so good that he won 3 championships and then told them niggas, y'all can't guard me. This shit getting boring. I quit. I'm going to go play baseball because you niggas can't fuck with me. One played baseball for 2 years and then came back and won another 3. So if he never left, he would have won 8 championships in a row. Michael Jordan is 111 years old right now, still selling more sneaks than every nigga in the NBA. Right now, your kids never seen Michael Jordan play ever in life, but they want a pair of Jordans.
What do you think? What do you think, man? Who is the GOAT? You got heads like Charlamagne the God, Charles Barkley, so many. Leaning toward Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, I must add, the great Tom Brady. But we also have the mother effing GOAT, Michael Jordan. Can we even have 2 GOATs? Can we have 2 GOATs? I'm asking you right now. Please type away in the comments or let me know who's the GOAT. Is it Tom Brady or is it Michael Jordan? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat because I want to know. Is Gillie the Kid making some sense? Because he sure is to me. Let's run that again.
I'm out here and I'm scrolling down Instagram, and I see my good friend Charlamange did an interview talking about Tom Brady is the greatest athlete of all time over Michael Jordan. Well, what type of crack cocaine they got out there in New York? Because, nigga, you tripping. Didn't Tom Brady lose 3 Super Bowls? Michael Jordan never lost in the finals. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan never even been to a Game 7. You know why? Because you talk slick and I'm going to ice your ass in 6. He get niggas out of here. Michael Jordan was so good that he won 3 championships and then told them niggas, y'all can't guard me. This shit getting boring. I quit. I'm going to go play baseball because you niggas can't fuck with me. One played baseball for 2 years and then came back and won another 3. So if he never left, he would have won 8 championships in a row. Michael Jordan is 111 years old right now, still selling more sneaks than every nigga in the NBA. Right now, your kids never seen Michael Jordan play ever in life, but they want a pair of Jordans.
Yeah, he kind of has a point there, I think. But I want to know what you think. That's important. I want to know what you think. Who is the GOAT? Michael Jordan sure the hell selling a whole lot of sneakers. That's for damn sure. I wonder how much both of them are worth. I'm sure Michael Jordan, I would say he's worth more, right? Let's see. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, how much is Tom Brady worth?
Tom Brady is worth an estimated $250 million US.
250 million US dollars.
275,000 US.
Wow. Okay, Alexa, how much is Michael Jordan worth?
Michael Jordan is worth an estimated $2,200,000,000.
Holy shit. 2 billion.
Michael Jordan is 111 years old right now, still selling more sneaks than every nigga in the NBA. Right now, your kids never seen Michael Jordan play ever in life, but they want a pair of Jordans.
Yeah. But what are we talking about here now? Like, are we talking about his influence or are we talking about being an athlete, being an athlete? What are we talking about with that part, that section of the debate, right? We got to put that on perspective too. Tom Brady, has he ever gotten the shoe before? Let me see. Tom Brady sneaker. I feel like he has. But I don't even remember with what brand, so that's not good. Under Armour. Okay, so he has a shoe with Under Armour. Okay. Versus Michael Jordan, who got a deal with Nike. I don't think people down the line 10, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now are going to say, I need the new Tom Brady. I need the retro of the Tom Brady Under Armour sneaker, right? I don't think people are going to be like that. Is it because of the style though, or is it because of Michael Jordan, the man? That's another question we have to ask ourselves, right? Does it have to do with like, of course, Michael is legendary, so we have that definitely on the chopping block as far as the debate, like 100%. But the Air Jordan sneakers are way hotter than a damn Under Armour Tom Brady sneaker. If you want to, I'm not even going to show it out of respect for Tom Brady. It looks like a performance show, you know. It looks like a damn performance show, which there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit. Let's see. What's he say? He says Under Armour. He says, and there's a famous picture of him wearing Air Jordan 23s playing. Okay. So he's rocking them too.
You know, I'm not.
I hope you heard what that man said. Did you hear what he said?
Oh yeah, I watched it this morning, man.
Okay.
I think he, you know, it's a tough debate, man. I think Tom Brady's definitely a and that word GOAT is used real loosely, but I think so in sports. You know what I mean? It gets tossed around a lot, but I think Tom Brady, as far as and I'm not a fan of Tom Brady, man. You know, I'm a big Dolphins fan. He beat the hell out of my team for 20 straight years, but I respect him.
You still got to put respect on that man.
Absolutely, no questions asked. I respect him, and he is the best quarterback of all time in the NFL. Now, I'm not going to put him as the best athlete of all time.
Don't be giving no Ali Frazier shit over here just because you're not a fan.
No, not at all.
Acknowledge.
Not at all.
And I say that with love. You know, Ali Frazier's my guy. Real quick, Absolutely. The Element Gore-Tex Jordan 1 will be releasing at 10 o'clock. There's a link in the description, in the chat. And then we have this restock too, with all these shoes coming out.
That's slick. Is that All-Star Dunk coming back out?
Yeah. So
wow.
That's on the Nike app, but if you click that link, it'll take you to, I think, where you need to be by opening up that Nike app. I want to stay with this Tom Brady thing. I wanted to lightly brush off on that real quick, though.
I think it's two different sports, you know, and
I know that's another thing we have to keep in perspective.
Yeah. So
it's two different sports.
Yeah. And when you look at Tom Brady, no questions asked, is the greatest quarterback of all time, based on winning percentage and Super Bowls and everything. You can't deny the guy. You can't deny his greatness and his genius in football. And Michael Jordan, no questions asked, the greatest basketball player of all time. The thing that is debatable is, like, you know, the sports, the rings, the two different sports. And the athleticism, you know, you go back and also keep in mind, we're living in the age of the internet now. In the 80s and 90s, when Jordan was around, you could just go in and type up, you know, Jordan highlights and look at Jordan highlights anytime and be oohed and awed by what he did in practice that morning or the day before, and something you've never seen. You know, when we look up Tom Brady stuff, we see stuff that he's doing in practice and stuff that he's done with his teammates. And we're like, whoa. How can we see that? You know, we'd have to rely on VHS tapes and stuff that we see in interviews, like from, like, you know, Scottie Pippen saying, you won't believe what Michael Jordan did in practice and stuff. And we can see it with our own eyes with Tom Brady, you know, so that's something we have to take into consideration too. But Tom Brady, you know, 7 championships, 20 years in the NFL, went to damn near, and 50% of that time was spent in the Super Bowl at the end of his 22-year career. Yeah. I mean, come on, man, that's insane, you know. And then Jordan, you can't take anything away from that. Winning a title in 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, and 98. We all know he took 2 years off to let Hakeem and win a championship and a few others compete. Tom Brady never took no time off, but also wasn't drafted very high in the draft. Came out of Michigan with 0 athleticism, basically ran a 10-second flat 40. You know what I'm saying? And was damn near one of the last picks in all the draft, and came in and overachieved from what he was supposed to be as a career backup, maybe a 1.5-year starter at Michigan. And Jordan was a heralded college player, you know, won the Olympics at North Carolina, you know, and won a championship at North Carolina. Tom Brady wasn't winning championships at Michigan. Tom Brady had a better high school career than he did a college career. It was how he developed and worked and honed his genius to become the greatest quarterback of all time in the NFL. No questions asked. It's a timeless debate.
Developed as time went on, definitely.
Yeah. And he was surrounded with great players.
Charles Barkley, this is a quote Charles Barkley said, and I have the link to the site where I'm getting this from, over at Open Court Basketball, says it's quoted, "It's hard for me to put anybody above Michael, but Michael was always going to be the best player 4 out of 7 games," Barkley explains. But the difference is every time Tom Brady played a football game, it was a game 7. He says that. And then he continues on. He says, Jordan's going to win most series because he's got the best player 4 out of 7 games. He's got the best player 4 out of 7 games. But when you're playing football, every single game in the playoffs is a game 7.
Yep, it's one and done.
I can't believe he's not retired. I can't believe he's. Oh, is it? I can't believe he's. All right, we'll skip that. But
he's absolutely correct though, Delz. You know, in football, there's not, you don't play the best of 3, the best of 5, the best of 7 series. It's one and done, especially when you get to the playoffs. So you got to perform at that game. You don't have the next game, or hey, we get to go back home and play this team 2 more, 3 more times to even up the series. You know, we got it's one and done.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to show up.
So it's like, I mean, it's really 2 different sports. It's fun to debate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I always say Tom Brady is the Michael Jordan of football. I've been saying that for years.
Perfect.
I mean, if you watch the show, you know.
Perfect.
He says, what about the cheating? No.
Hey, you know, Deflategate, you know, he did, but Jordan got suspended 2 years for, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, I mean,
did he actually get caught with that though, or was that just
no? It's that
with
behind
the air, right?
Quote. Yeah, exactly. Tom Brady? Yeah, he got he allegedly let air out of balls. He was suspended for
he was suspended off of that.
Yeah, he was suspended the next year, I think, for 8 games. They call it Deflategate.
No, I remember. It was a while ago. That's why I'm just trying. I just want to put that out there, the facts of it all. What
got swept under the rug, you know what I mean, so to speak. Same thing with Jordan taking 2 years off, go play for the Barons, comes back, you know what I'm saying, wearing the 4 or 5, wins 2 championships. But based on court and on field, you know, performances. I'm putting Jordan up there, man. I'm putting Jordan up there because if I have to choose one, I'm gonna choose Jordan just because of it's one-on-one, a lot of one-on-one achievements on the court, and you have to I think what he did in transcending the game kind of puts him at a different level than Tom Brady. That's just my opinion. But I'm not taking away from anything Tom Brady's done or is going to continue to do.
Plus, you don't like Tom Brady, so your opinion means shit, basically. Let's be real. Yeah, just a quick morning show. We're probably going to skate up out of here. There's not really much to talk about.
Ain't nothing cracking today.
So, but I did want to actually just entertain this because I love what he said here because he went in. We'll play this one more time, and I think we're going to skate up out of here right after that. Unless there's something you guys want us to talk about, you know what to do. Send them super chats. Bong, bong.
I'm out here and I'm scrolling down Instagram, you know, and I see my good friend Charlamange did an interview talking about Tom Brady is the greatest athlete of all time over Michael Jordan. Well, what type of crack cocaine they got out there in New York? Because, nigga, you tripping. Didn't Tom Brady lose 3 Super Bowls? Michael Jordan never lost in the finals. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan never even been to a game 7. You know why? Because you talk slick and I'm ice your ass in 6. He get niggas out of here. Michael Jordan was so good that he won 3 championships and then told them niggas, y'all can't guard me. This shit getting boring. I quit. I'm going to go play baseball because you niggas can't fuck with me. One played baseball for 2 years and then came back and won another 3. So if he never left, he would have won 8 championships in a row. Michael Jordan is 111 years old right now, still selling more sneaks than every nigga in the NBA. Right now, your kids never seen Michael Jordan play ever in life, but they want to pay at Jordans.
Yeah.
You know, can I chime in on that one last little statement my man made?
Go ahead, please.
You know, football and basketball, basketball players are marketed better because you can see their face. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you a lot of NFL players, if they take off their helmet, you wouldn't recognize them. especially defensive and offensive players. There's very minimal players that when they take off the helmet, you can recognize them. So NBA players in NFL and the NBA is a more worldwide sport.
That is really, really true. Because you're not seeing the face.
No, you can't.
I mean, with Michael Jordan, the expressions on the face, the tongue hanging out. Yeah.
Non-stop.
The reaction after.
Talk.
You got like this.
Yeah, you got a helmet.
The fucking ball. Down. What you got here? You're covered. You know what I mean?
That's why not a lot of football players get shoe
deals. Dude, that is brilliant right there.
It's the truth. You can't see their face, their expression. Shout out to my little brother. He hit me to that a long time ago. He's like, Steve, he's like, bro, you can't see their face. You really can't. And you know, and the recognizable guys that win the Super Bowl, they get to take the helmet off, do speeches, married to a model, Giselle, you know, things like that. And the NFL is not a worldwide sport, so it's not very marketable overseas and across different countries. As basketball is an Olympic sport and is played all over the world, and they don't wear helmets, so their face and everything is very marketable. Very marketable.
Dude, I love that. I love that. That you are on point on that, man. You are on point. Because also, another restock on the Raekwons if you're looking for them, man.
Raekwon, the chef, Deodora is right here. This is one out of the two releasing from Foot Locker. And Deodora and Raekwon, the chef, man.
So if you're looking for those, that's linked in the description. I threw that in the chat. There are some links in the description. You have any final things you want to say before we go?
Nah, man. I just think it's a timeless debate. You know, and I look forward to having this debate for years to come.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a part 2 if you guys want us to entertain that. And if they're not the GOAT, who is? I mean, let's be real. Right?
Right.
Leave your comments, hit the thumbs up button. Follow Mr. Jones over at Infamous Mr. Jones. Infamous Mr. Jones on Instagram. Follow me right there on Instagram. And on Facebook over there, there's Simba the cat. Simba! Hey, also, make sure to send them donos if you love the show. We do have a budget here that I have to pay for every month for the StreamYard, Cashapp, PayPal. Write a little something so I can shout you out in the next show. Thank you guys for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world. You're here with me, and I appreciate that. And shout out to Gillie the Kid, man. Gillie the Kid really reinvented himself, and he's freaking awesome. Him and his homeboy are killing it, and they're really entertaining. Big fans of their podcast, man. Salute to them, man. We out of here. We'll catch you soon. Subscribe if you're new. And don't forget, my T-shirts are 20% off. Get yourself a damn T-shirt. Your stinking asses got so many damn sneakers you bought so far this year. How many T-shirts you bought? Get yourself a T today. Get yourself 3, and they ship worldwide, fit true to size. All right. Much love, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Bong, bong. We out. We may come back in a little bit if there's something to talk about. Anything y'all want us to talk about, hit me up right there. All right. If I feel passionate about it, we're going to talk about it. We out.